السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello everybody, this is Minar, me or Mimi here. First of all, I'd like to sincerely thank those of you who have supported me in the last video, which I'm going to link somewhere here. My channel is going to include videos of me speaking in Arabic like the last one, and English like, well, this one. I'm going to always add subtitles, so no worries, you will always understand what I'm saying. Hope we all can learn something from each other. In today's video, I'm going to answer some art-related questions you guys asked me on Instagram, so let's go. The first and second questions are kind of related. The first and second questions say, how and when did you learn drawing? Or did you start to draw? To be honest with you, I wasn't a child that was that interested in art. There was a time in my life that I would not draw at all. I was more into coloring, if anything. But I was the kind of child who preferred reading over drawing. So there's that. But when I started drawing seriously and was interested in it, that would be around, I think that would be around when I was in grade 5. Don't ask me how old would I be, I'm not good at math. But yeah, I watched a how-to video, how to draw, and it was Detective Conan. I still remember. That piece was literally the most perfect piece in my eyes, and I still have it till this day. But honestly, when I grew up and got better at art, I just realized that it wasn't anything to write home about, but I was so proud of it, and it made me continue my journey with art. And so I started watching more videos about how to draw. And ironically, the most difficult thing for me to draw was chibis and line art. So you are seeing right now how I am so comfortable with line art and drawing chibis because I drew this one from scratch. By the way, this is a 3 markers challenge, so I already have my colors picked out randomly. These are Promarkers, by the way. So yeah. The third question says, how long does each piece take? Well, it depends on the person I am drawing for, because when I'm doing birthday gifts for my friends, I spend way longer than when I'm drawing for myself, because I like to basically plan the perfect gift that would literally make them squeal. So yeah, I take more time when it comes to my friends, you can say. The longest I have ever taken on a piece would be around, I think, 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. So yeah. Now someone asked about the favorite thing for me to draw. Well, I love drawing characters, but if you are asking about objects, then I would say a feather. I love drawing feathers so much. Drawing feathers is so therapeutic for me, and I haven't done it in a while, so I should get back to it. And then the favorite time for me to draw, yeah, that's a question. When do you like to draw? I would say I draw whenever. Sometimes, it doesn't depend on anything really. I draw when I feel like it. But the best pieces I have drawn around afternoon time, so I'm just gonna say afternoon. Someone asked about my favorite Aussie to draw. Well, if you are an OG follower of mine on Instagram, you will know that I used to have a lot of OCs. You will recognize names like Minori, Izuki, Shintaro, Louis. But I decided to take a hiatus on them because basically I don't have a story for them and I was not really inspired. And when I started writing my novel and drawing my characters in the novel, I was more inspired. So recently I have been exclusively drawing my novel OCs rather than my old OCs, which sometimes I feel like drawing. So from my novel OCs, I would pick Marcus Green. And this character, I will not tell you much about him. I'm just gonna say you can see him in my highlights on Instagram. The highlight is called Me Novel. The second question, or the next question, says watercolor or pencil, meaning colored pencils. Well, I would say watercolors. In the past, I would have said watercolors without any hesitation, but I learned to love colored pencils, so there's that. I think there's a time and place for each of them, so yeah, I don't want to pick, but for now I'm just gonna say watercolors. And the next question says, do you practice before drawing anything? If so, what do you do? Okay, well, if you mean a thumbnail or anything, no, I just go straight to the drawing. Like if I draw something and I think it looks nice, sometimes I'm scared of the line art. I'm scared of inking it. I'm scared of coloring it, so I keep a lot of my drawings as sketches because I'm a scaredy cat. But when I feel like I can do it, I just simply go for it, I guess. So yeah, I don't really practice at all. I just go for it. Okay, the next question says, is there any comics you have on to read or reread lists? I am actually rereading one right now, and it's Yona of the Dawn, or Akatsuki no Yona, and it's my favorite manga ever. And I am planning on rereading Ajin. I have stopped at volume 6. I own quite a few of them, so I want to get back to reading that one. It's fabulous. And as I'm telling you that Yona of the Dawn is my favorite, someone asked me, why is it your favorite? Well, I'm just gonna say it's perfect and put a full stop. The next question says, what do you eat or drink while drawing? I basically don't eat or drink anything because I am afraid that I would drop everything onto the paper. Here's an interesting one. Do you talk to yourself when you draw? All the time. And sometimes I'm too quiet and I find myself mumbling, because that's literally what I do. I talk to myself if I'm drawing, if I'm eating, if I'm just staring at the ceiling. So yeah. Do you care about what people say about your art? I used to say no, I don't care, but that's actually something I really want to change. I don't want to care about what people say. I don't think it's good for my mentality or anything, and I don't think it's good to judge an artist, because I believe that one draws for their own comfort, and you don't have to like the art for them to like it. So yeah, that's my approach. Oh, what do you listen to when you draw? Well, I listen to everything basically, because I don't focus on what I'm listening to. But I would prefer something that wouldn't make me dance, because otherwise I will just mess up the whole thing. I usually open a YouTube video, like a vlog or something, because I would just be listening, and usually it will be in English, because I sometimes need to hear English to improve it. Sometimes it will be in Japanese or Korean, depending on what language do I want to improve. Okay, here's a very interesting question in my opinion. Are you slow or fast? Like, are you a slow artist or a fast artist? I would say I'm quite fast, but recently I have been caring for details a lot. Like, I double ink or double line art. You will see in the video. But yeah, well, I am considered fast or quick. It depends. Some people are quicker than me, so they would measure it by that. But to me, I think I'm quick. Okay. Is it possible for you to draw when there are people around? Well, I find that I become really nervous sometimes when I am asked to draw something in public. But if it's like a guy, I am the opposite to a lot of people, because a lot of people find girls easy, but I am the artist that finds guys easier. So if I'm asked to draw just a random guy, I can do it. But if I'm asked to draw a character, I don't think I can get it right on the spot when everybody's staring at me. So no, like I don't think I can do it. Here's the second, or why do I keep saying second? Here's the next question. An advice you want to give to artists. Don't let anyone judge you. That's it. Draw for yourself and just be happy. That's all I gotta say. So let's talk a little bit about the drawing we have on hand. So as I have mentioned already, this is a 3 markers challenge where you pick 3 random colors and you just do something with them. And I picked these 3 colors a while ago, and this was the right time for me to just do something with it. And I went for a cherry theme somehow. You know, sometimes my ideas are really spontaneous, and this is one of those times. And I had so much fun with it. You can see like I did the double inking or the double line art I talked about, and you can see like I used thicker lines on the outside and thinner lines on the inside. And usually I don't really worry about bleeding because I end up going back to those areas and just use inking as a method to just make everything look better, and using highlights to cover up some mistakes. In this case, I'm not really worried that much about mistakes because this is a drawing for me and I'm not meant to give it to anyone really. So I took my sweet time and I made mistakes, and that's okay, we all do. Also the markers kind of finished on me, so I had to kind of deal with that. But you can see like I managed to do shading with the same colors. I did not go to other colors at all. I only used those 3. And you can see the variety in, for example, if you check her legs, that's actually the same color. But that's what I like about Promarkers. You can use the same color for shading as well. So yeah, this is the most satisfying part for me, the highlighting. Oh my gosh, like it makes everything better in my opinion. I think she looks so cute. I actually try to challenge myself to use darker colors for the skin, because usually that isn't something I do because it's really hard to control. But this challenge made me try it, and it's really fun and satisfying. So I might do that more in the future. I also really like how her hair turned out. 2 little precious cherries. Aww. I think everyone should try this challenge. It's so fun and it pulls you out of your comfort zone. And most importantly, it's so much fun. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talking and watching me drawing. It was so much fun. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing. Also give this video a thumbs up and share it with people whom you think would enjoy it. If you didn't like this video, you can give it a dislike. There's absolutely no problem. Tell me in the comments section below what do you want to see from me next time. And until then, may you stay safe and healthy. Me bye!